Hello, my beautiful and divine lovelies. Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I love to have you. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. I'm just going to light some sage here just to cleanse the space a little bit. No particular intention. I just kind of want to tap in with spirit just to see what messages spirit would like for me to share with you all for this weekend before I slide back out. I've been really busy lately, just living life, figuring life out, that whole little thing. So I'll be sliding out again this weekend. So I wanted to get a little video out for you all before I did so. So I'm gonna first do a quick little shuffle here with these cards just to kind of see what messages does the divine want to share with you all today. First card we got is forgiveness. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay. Any other messages? Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. I like how these two cards are opposites as far as colors. So we got the sacral chakra and the third eye chakra being illuminated here with these cards. So Spirit, any other messages that you have here for the Divine Collective that are tuning into this video? That I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay, let me see. Let me get one more message here. If there's any. Is there another message here, Spirit, to go along with this? No, but at the bottom of the deck we have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. This is also in alignment as far as colors with that indecision card. So automatically what I'm hearing with these three cards, forgiveness, indecision, and death, is that there's something that is ready to come to an end, but there's some indecision happening as far as allowing this ending to occur, or whether you should allow this ending to occur or not. And with this forgiveness card, I'm more so hearing forgiveness with yourself. Maybe for the lack of discipline that you have been showing, the lack of discipline in the work that you know you should be doing, the lack of discipline in maybe fasting, the lack of discipline in doing your daily rituals, the lack of discipline in praying, meditating, eating healthy, the lack of discipline of cutting people off and keeping them cut off. I feel that there is something that you knew intuitively that you needed to do, that you needed to stay disciplined with, that you did not do, that you kind of like let up on yourself with. And now it's kind of bringing some resentment to the surface because you're starting to witness and experience the outcome of this lack of discipline. And now that you're seeing what has manifested because you've displayed this inability to be more disciplined with yourself, to hold yourself accountable, it's causing resentment with yourself. Okay, you may say that, no, I resent this person for how they are treating me or how they are behaving, but you can't really blame somebody else for what you allow to happen to you. Okay? Nobody would be able to cross that line, cross that boundary of disrespect, of just being distasteful in the manner in which they handle you if you did not allow it to happen. Okay? You are the co-creator of your life. The power is in your hands. So whatever resentment that you are feeling towards a particular person, situation, job, friend, family member, it's time to forgive that person. Yes, but most importantly, it's time to forgive yourself for not being disciplined enough to maintain your boundaries, to put up those boundaries, for not telling people to back the fuck up when they cross that boundary. Because people are going to try it. They're going to test the waters. But it's up to you to be strong enough to hold the fort. And now that you are seeing the results of your lack of strength and your lack of discipline to uphold these boundaries, to keep motherfuckers out of your space who don't belong in your space, is causing some kind of ending. Okay, now it can be the ending of your job, meaning that you're having to resign, or you're being fired, or you're switching jobs. It can be the ending of a relationship that you thought was going one way, but now is going a different way. It can be the ending of a friendship. It can be the ending of an opportunity that you were seeking and that you were going after. But because this opportunity you were so excited about, you were pretty much putting your all into this opportunity. Is something that you have been working towards for a very long time. It's something that you've been very excited about, but you didn't maintain that level of integrity while you were pursuing this opportunity. And now it's kind of bringing some resentment because you're being taken advantage of. And it's like you just need to forgive yourself and course correct. Okay? Not necessarily saying that this ending is the end all be all. It doesn't have to be. It could just be a course correction. Okay? And I get that idea from this spiraling because it's going within itself. So maybe you all are asking to forgive yourself, to really look at the path that you were taking, because these looks like path to me. It's like, following the yellow brick road, but these are orange. So orange definitely is giving big sacral energy, and sacral energy is all about your creativity. It's all about that your sexual energy, so your confidence, your expression, your self-expression, your creativity, those things. So whatever path that you are currently on, I am just hearing that in order to course correct, it's time to forgive yourself, because right now resentment is building in that sacral chakra, which is going to cause you to be blocked in creating. It's going to cause you to be blocked in expressing. It's going to cause you to be blocked in even intimate expressions if you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? If you're even intimate relationship with your friends, with your family members, is going to cause a blockage where you're not going to want to be out in the open. You're going to become more closed off because you're going to be harboring in this energy of resentment, which ultimately is going to cause distrust. Okay. And all of these emotions and these feelings, most of us like to put off on other people. Like, you made me not trust you. You made me resent you because of these things that you did to me. But I need for us to constantly bring the focus back onto ourselves, because these situations and these people are nothing but mirrors of how we are conducting ourselves. Okay. So if you find yourself going into your shell, if you find yourself kind of being resentful, feeling distrusting, ask yourself, do you trust yourself? Okay. Do you trust yourself enough to be disciplined? Do you trust yourself enough to uphold your boundaries? Do you trust yourself enough to keep yourself in alignment and to hold yourself accountable so that you don't veer off the path? You know what I'm saying? So always ask yourself those questions. Always bring it back to yourself when you're feeling these ill intentions, when you're wanting to put out ill emotions, ill thoughts, ill intentions. And what I mean by ill, I mean like negative, low vibrational thoughts, feelings, emotions. When you find yourself wanting to put that out externally, that is an invitation for you to look internally and ask yourself, why do I feel these negative energies? Why do I feel these negative traits? Why is this stirring within me? You know? And I love how this death card is red, because red with some orange and some yellow, but mainly red and orange, because these is highlighting the root and the sacral chakra. And the root chakra is all about your foundation, your sense of security within yourself. Okay. Any fears that you may have, that's where it would be stored, in your root chakra. So maybe some of you all need to be doing some hip movements to release that energy, because we store energy within our hips. Do some cat cows, some seated cat cows, some hip rolls, dance, whatever you need to do to move that energy within your hips, because it's storing some energy that needs to be transmuted, that needs to be transformed with this death card here. And it's definitely some energy surrounding your forgiveness. Okay, maybe you just need to forgive yourself because you were connected and aligned at one point. With this being red and the out being purple, red being the root chakra, purple being the third eye chakra, that's from the top to the bottom pretty much. I mean, the top chakra, the seventh, is the crown chakra, but with this third eye, that's from the base of our spine up to our third eye in between our eyebrows. So at one point you were in alignment, but you did not trust in your intuition. You did not stay disciplined in using your intuition. So it kind of made you fall off your path a little bit here. So yeah, you're just needing to forgive yourself for not following your intuition, for not staying disciplined. And now you are needing to transform this energy. Now you're needing to transform this situation, alchemize this situation, change paths, okay? Course correct, kind of shift the energy to go in the direction that you initially hoped for it to go into. Shoot, do I even need to pull tarot? I feel like that's the message right there. Let me pull some tarot. Spirit, do you have any supporting messages for the Divine Collective on these three cards here? Do we have any supporting messages? Yeah, I don't want to use this deck. You're right. It's okay. It's okay. Course correcting, right? Course correcting. Let's use this deck. Exactly. So we have the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Hierophant is all about rituals. It's all about tradition. It's all about divine wisdom and guidance. So this is definitely letting it be known that you are and were lacking the discipline needed to stay on your path. to continue to do the work that you are required to do, because the King of Pentacles is all about labor, steady work, patience, being reliable. So that message is definitely in alignment. Any other messages here, Spirit, that you would like to share with the collective? Any other messages that you would like to share with the collective here? Ace of Swords. And what I'm saying is the clarity that you all need. I feel like that's it. Yeah, this is the clarity that you all needed. And if you take heed to the message about course correcting, about forgiving yourself for not listening to your intuition, for not setting those boundaries, for not being disciplined, then everything will be course corrected, and then a new beginning will come into fruition. But you gotta stay strong in your rituals. You gotta stay strong in your path, your purpose, what it is you're supposed to be doing. You got to stay focused, and remain patient. You know, sometimes when things are not going how we want them to go, we kind of take control of the wheel instead of letting Jesus take the wheel. We kind of take control of the wheel in the sense that we stop listening to the GPS. You know what I'm saying? Like, the GPS is telling you to go left, but you think you know better, so you're going to go right, and you feel like that's going to be a shortcut that's going to get you to where you're supposed to go quicker. But in actuality, it does nothing but get you lost and confused, and you end up in neighborhoods that you shouldn't be in, basically. Okay, so yes, we are the drivers of this vehicle, aka this vessel. Okay, our spirit is the driver. Yes, our spirit does take control of the will. Okay, I do say where there's a will, there's a way, and willpower is the strongest power anybody can have. But we are equipped with an internal GPS that is called our intuition. Okay, and when you stop listening to your intuition, when you stop listening to that GPS, you get lost. And when you get lost, what do you typically do? You get frustrated because now you feel like you're going to be late. Now you feel like you're wasting time, right? But you just got to course correct. Forgive yourself for not listening to the GPS, for thinking you know it all. Okay, course correct, forgive yourself, implement the lesson, and start a new beginning. You always have the power to start anew. Okay, any other messages here for the Divine Collective, Spirit? This was a short one. The Lover's card, exactly. Like I was saying, get back into alignment with yourself. That's what the Lover's card is all about. It's about choice. It's about being in alignment. Okay, it's about choosing your path with care, choosing your options with care. This also can be an indication of, like I was saying in the beginning, about like a type of relationship that may be going astray, that may have been a friendship, family member, whatever it is that you may be harboring some resentment towards, whoever, you know, your job, I don't know. But ultimately what it's saying is that time to get back into alignment with the Most High, time to get back into alignment with your intuition, time to course correct, for sure. Two of Cups, exactly. This is divine. This is a divine relationship with yourself, with the Most High, with somebody else, a counterpart. But I am hearing that this is that divine relationship with yourself, that divine relationship with the Most High, making sure that you're tapped into your intuition, that you're tapped in to that GPS, for sure. But as long as you do this course correct, if you are in a relationship, or if you're single dating somebody, if you make this course correction, if you continue to adhere to your divine guidance and your daily rituals and be disciplined, if you continue to put in the work and be patient, if you continue to speak your truth and be clear on your boundaries and what you will and won't accept, then you can course correct and realign yourself, realign the relationship, so that you all can come back into harmony. Period. Okay, anything else, Spirit? And have strength through it all. Okay, have strength to tame the temptations. That's what this card is all about. Okay, have strength to tame the temptations to veer off path, to want to take the shorter route, to want to fulfill that instant gratification. Have the strength to tame the beast within. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it here because I feel like what's said is said. We got the Nine of Swords that's kind of flipped out here. But I feel like whatever stress and worry that you were feeling about the situation, this relationship, I've already covered it. So we're just going to put that back because we've already alchemized that energy.